It's your dream. It don't belong to nobody else. You take ownership of it. It ain't nobody else's. Don't nobody owe you nothing. Ain't nobody supposed to give you nothing. It's yours by any means necessary. It's yours. I don't owe you a dime. It's your dream. If you wanted to happen, get your butt up and make it happen. If you wanted to happen, rise and grind. You take it. You conquer. You are a warrior. You conquer. You make it happen.
I'm not blind. I'm just silent most of the time. I just let you play your stupid mind games. I know your next move. And I love it when you believe you are the best. When you think you're better than me. You have no idea who I am.
You have just entered the failure zone. Be prepared to hurt a little bit. Be prepared to sacrifice. Every once in a while you will fail, and no one can escape it. That's true, we don't want to fail, but guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We need to fail. Not only will it humble us, but it will teach us. Every failure is an opportunity, and you should appreciate those failures. Failure doesn't mean you're done. Failure is a door that has yet to be open to your success. You don't get to the top easy. Every success story had to have some kind of hardship. If you do it right, then you have to go through a struggle.
I'm not open to many people. I'm usually quiet. And I don't really like attention. So if I like you enough to show you the real me, you must be very special.
If you have an idea that you genuinely think is good, don't let some idiot talk you out of it.
Which would be worse? To live as a monster, or to die as a good man?
You want to be a man? Go back and apologize to every single person that you've ever hurt. And in future, walk in this life knowing that you leave people better than what you found them.
If I'm being honest, I'm tired. Not the kind of tired sleep can fix. It's deeper than that. It's in my soul. A heavy, relentless exhaustion. I've fought, I've struggled, I've given everything I have, and still, nothing seems to change. I've tried, God knows I've tried, but the weight of it all, it's crushing me. And the worst part? This battle is silent. No one sees it, no one hears it, but it's there, and it's breaking me.
Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me.
You can't fix stupid. You can't heal toxic. Loving people harder doesn't make them love you back. And over-explaining yourself doesn't guarantee you'll be understood. The day you realize this, you'll be free. Free from the exhausting cycle of trying to change people who don't want to change. Free from the endless need to prove your worth to those who can't see it. And free from the burden of holding on to what's not meant for you. Freedom comes when you accept that not everyone will love, understand, or appreciate you. And that's okay. It's not your job to fix, heal, or convince anyone. Your energy is better spent on those who see your value without you having to beg for recognition. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means choosing yourself, your peace, and your happiness. The truth is, life becomes lighter when you stop carrying the weight of others' opinions, actions, or lack of appreciation. You deserve the kind of love and understanding that flows naturally, not the kind you have to fight for.
Hear me clearly. Competing with me means competing with God, and that's a battle you can't win. My steps are not directed by man. They are ordered by the Almighty. When God moves, I move. When He speaks, doors open. My success is not a possibility, it's a prophecy. Life is a race, and I refuse to be left behind. Overtaking is my portion, and acceleration is my destiny. God has started a great work in me, and nothing, No force, no enemy, no obstacle can stop what he has planned. 2025, we are rising, we are soaring, we are unstoppable. I am a warrior in God's army. Every battle I face, I conquer. Every challenge I meet, I overcome. Victory is my birthright, and I will not be denied. See you at the altar because my breakthrough is here. Wake up and realize the truth. The world doesn't get to dictate who you are or how you live. Every voice around you, from family to society, will try to tell you what's possible, what's right, and what's wrong. They'll fill your head with their rules and limitations. But here's the secret. None of it matters, unless you let it. If you're lucky, you'll hit that moment of clarity, where you understand something powerful. You're in control. It's your mind, your decisions, your life to design. Forget the rules that others try to force on you. Forget their vision of success. The only limits that exist are the ones you put on yourself. You are the creator of your story. You decide the path, you decide the challenges, and you decide how high you can soar. No one else has the power to define your limits. It's time to stop asking for permission. It's time to take charge and create the life you want. You are the architect, the master of your fate. Now go out there and build the life of your dreams. This is your time to own it.
Everyone makes mistakes in life, but that doesn't mean they have to pay for them the rest of their life. Sometimes good people make bad choices. It doesn't mean they are bad. It means they are human.
Let me tell you a story. A few years ago, my life was completely messed up. I was hustling, but I believed all I needed was for someone to help me, change my life for good. But help didn't come. I only got used for their own benefits. They kept making promises to me. I kept waiting months until I realized I was just being played. That's when I stopped, waiting for someone to help me, for someone to lift me up from my current situation. Every day I go to bed with tears in my eyes, asking when will all this suffering ends. Then I picked up myself and start grinding, this time with full force. I became more hungry than ever. I kept pushing day and night. When others were sleeping, I was up finding a way to grow, little by little. I started moving. I don't care if my progress was little by little. All I cared about is to change my situation. No matter how little you turn on a tap, it will fill a cup. Don't give up. You will succeed. Share this video.
If no one sees you as an enemy, you're not feared enough. If no one sees you as a threat, you're not strong enough. If people don't talk about you behind your back, you're not doing enough. And if people don't talk about you at all without permission, you're formidable.
Forgive in silence, but never reopen the door to pain. It's not anger, it's self-care. Trust yourself, not fake people. They vanish when you need them. And remember, the man who stays silent after disrespect is the one to fear.
They laughed when you started alone. They doubted you, ignored you, left you in the dark. But hear me, the greatest victories are built in silence. The strongest warriors are forged in solitude. So if no one believes in you, good. Do it alone. Build alone. Because when success comes, they won't laugh. They'll wish they had walked with you.
The greatest movie quotes of all time.
One often meets his destiny on the road he takes to avoid it.
The hardest choices require the strongest wills.
When you pray for rain, you gotta deal with the mud too.
Don't ever let somebody tell you you can't do something.
If you're good at something, never do it for free.
But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward.
Obsession's gonna be talent every time. You got all the talent in the world, but are you obsessed?